Welcome to the latest edition of the Water Colors Aquarium Gallery video series. Today's kind of an exciting day at the gallery.
I've been waiting all day for this.
All day. I've been waiting like 4 years for this. Like 2008. Yeah, longer than that. So we finally have our first shipment of products from ADA. For those of you not familiar, that is Aqua Design Amano. That is the company that was designed by the Godfather, King, Emperor, I don't know, the one who really made aquascaping a thing. Takashi Amano passed away a few years ago, but his company lives on. He has helped design an amazing product line. I've waited years to finally be able to pick up the product line, and so we got our first shipment today, so let's take a look. All right.
So, before we move on, full disclosure, I'm a fish guy. Products like this are kind of outside of the realm of my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
So, I often defer to the judgment of these two when it comes to stuff like this. So, I probably know as much as a lot of the people watching this video about what's about to happen here.
Ask questions away as we take a look at what we've got here. I'm going to start with this box here.
Yes.
We ordered an assortment of products from them just to kind of get a sense of what we think of them.
I think this one's probably Substrate.
I think so too. I was careful.
Oh.
Oh, this is Colorado sand. So this is going to be kind of a cosmetic sand.
Yeah.
So divided substrate. This is not necessarily going to be a let's grow plants with this substrate. It's a little different color than got a little pink hue to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks much more natural than like the silica sand a lot of people are using. That's why like this was one of my specific requests. Just because that pure white sand doesn't really look like anything found in nature to me, but this looks very realistic to what you'll see.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty cool looking sand.
Yeah, it's got great
I
color.
like this
So I've
stuff.
seen like aquascapes where it's like a strip of it in the middle to look like a river. So this is what you use.
This is what you'd use for that, exactly.
Okay.
That's what we often use the silica sand, or one of the catch terms for that is called cosmetic sand.
yeah,
Okay.
no nutrients available in it really, other than whatever might have sifted down.
Exactly. Yep. Good stuff. I love it. Of course, I set the blade down.
It's on that edge of the box.
Thank you. All right. So we have here. So this is the power sand. So power sand is a step one in the ADA soil. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, they have a whole system that you use, and this would be the base layer of that system, right?
Right. Yeah.
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 It's much coarser than like the Colorado sand, which we just looked at. There's some smaller bags in here.
So this is going to have some basic trace elements in it, probably some nutrients in it. We are going to definitely give this a try on one of our aquariums.
Yeah.
More than one aquarium.
Yeah.
And see
Depends
how it
on
works.
how it works.
But, yes, so this is the Power Sand Basic. We decided to start with that, and then we've got some smaller bags of the Colorado sand as well.
So
Very
this,
cool stuff.
so
Yeah.
I'm clear. Is this like the beginner sand, or is this like, do they do like a multi-soil layer?
It's a layered substrate. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So you start out with when I watched the master himself do an aquascaping demonstration. He started out sprinkling some power sand in the bottom. Now that was in 2008, so that was a number of years ago. We're going to learn together how that's done today, but basically it's a little bit of power sand, and you use that as your base for your soil.
I think it gives something really like coarse and really easy for roots to grip into. Is that sort of the main goal of that, or is it a nutrient based?
It's more nutrient based.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Good stuff. Let's get this out of the way too. All right, what's this next box?
Well, this one looks like it says Amazonia on it.
So Amazonia, let's see if that's what it is. Yes, this
Yeah.
is Amazonia. So this is the famous soil designed by Aqua Design Amano. Maybe it was even the first of the soil-based substrates. Those are going to be designed to be the growing media for most of the plants. If you're aquascaping an aquarium, you would set up your hardscape first, you'd use something like the cosmetic sand in front, and then you would add some power sand and the Amazonia, the aqua soil, wherever you are planning on growing plants.
Yeah, it's a great way to get the brightness of a sand, but still the nutritional valuability, is that even a word, of soil.
Nutrition value, yes. Yeah. It's supposed to be just a phenomenal media for growing plants. Should be really good stuff. I'm excited to try it.
All right, so I just processed something. Was this developed for Amano or developed by Amano?
By Amano. Yes, by Amano and his team.
Under his supervision,
Under
at
his
least.
supervision, yes.
Yeah.
I am not an aquascaper, but that is really weird.
Exactly.
In case you all are wondering, if Charles says nerdy, that's a really big compliment. Yeah. All right. So I'm excited to try some of the substrate.
It feels like being able to use the same canvas that Monet did. You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
Like, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. Super cool. All right. Let me get this out of the way, and we're going to look at some of the tools. Okay. So ADA also has a line of aquascaping tools, and anyone who's ever shopped aquascaping tools, there's a wide variety of choices when it comes to tools, from very inexpensive to not inexpensive. We're gonna go with that. So I had to bring some of these in. I feel a little spoiled.
Let me take a look.
There you go. So the ADA aquascaping tools are going to be as good as you can get. This should be an amazing line. I can't wait to work with them. We will have them for sale. We'll have some of the other ones for sale as well. But these
It's
are
got
gonna
a
be
gorgeous finish on it.
yes.
And it's really, really lightweight. It's probably about half the weight of those other cheaper tools that we've been using, I would say.
Yeah.
So they look beautiful.
All right. So we got in the curved Pro scissors. We got in the Pro pincette. And then we also got in, they call it the sand flattener. Now, all right, so this is a tool that when I first saw it come out, I'm like, come on, what are you gonna use that for? I use this tool all the time. I think it's a really great product and a really useful part of an aquascaping tool set.
So are you gonna let me open them up?
Yeah, open one up, let's take a look. You gotta feel what it
I
feels
gotta touch
like.
it.
I know, right?
Getting back to the sand flattener, though, like
Yeah.
I had the same exact reaction, but you'd be surprised how terrible humans' hands are at doing certain things.
Yeah. Well, and if you're, one of the great uses for the sand flattener is if you're doing a divided substrate, sometimes those substrates mix a little bit and the sand flattener can be great for fixing that.
You
What
have
do
to
you
do some
think?
test clicks.
Right. How does it feel?
It feels fantastic,
Yeah.
honestly. Like, so this is kind of a thing where I felt a little bit like that. Like, how can they be that much nicer? But
That's really nice.
the valence on them, the
Yeah.
weight on them,
Yeah.
they're really high quality.
It's a great product. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, we're totally going to use these. These are our new options. That's an amazing piece of equipment. We will have them available for purchase as well, so don't worry. All right, let's see what one of these tanks looks like.
Yeah.
I want to see this thing.
Yeah.
I love it so much already.
So this is the ADA Nature Aquarium Cube Garden. This would be 45 by 24 by 16 centimeters.
Wow. Oh, this is like a perfect shrimp tank.
It's so cute.
It's very cool. So on an ADA aquarium, everything will be about the quality of the piece.
I'm already like shocked by the clarity of the glass.
Wow.
That is beautiful. The seams are perfect. Look at that ripple.
That's a work of art.
Beautiful beveled edge. Got the nice little ADA logo right there. That is gorgeous.
Wow.
That's what it's going to be all about. So what they do at ADA is they say, okay, how can we make it as good as we can make it without compromise? And that's what this product line is all about.
And they do actually come with tops. Most frameless
Yeah.
tanks don't offer a top,
Yeah.
so that's even better.
It's a beautiful tank.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
How many
excited about
tanks
it.
can I fit in my apartment?
So I think we have 3 of them in stock right now. We're gonna get more probably middle of July.
Yeah, this
So
being the smallest one we've got, but
Yeah.
I think it might be my favorite.
it's very cool.
Do you want to just take a peek at the other ones? We're not going to open them all up, I don't
Sure.
think, but
All right, so this would be the 45 by 27 by 30. So that's the same footprint as the other one. I think they would call this the 45P.
I think this one is in like the 10-ish gallons range, and the other one is more like 4 or 5. So.
And then we've also got the 60P here. Again, then the quality level in this aquarium is going to be absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, wow.
It's a really cool concept to take, instead of what we're used to here, what we all grew up with was, let's take this aquarium and try to make the inside beautiful. What these are about is, let's make the whole thing beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think they do a great job.
Yeah, they're more like a well-designed piece of furniture than they are just like a box.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm still mesmerized by how like the glass.
That glass is beautiful.
It's
Yeah.
so.
I'm not sure how well that shows up on camera, but in
Yeah.
person, like, this is also another thing that, you know, it can't be that much nicer, but it's that much
It's
nicer.
really nice.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess this is a good time to quickly mention that glass clarity has a lot to do with the purity of the glass and what's in it.
And how it's treated in
Yeah.
the process, too.
I think it's notable too that if we compare the thickness of this glass to the thickness of some of the other rimless tanks that we have around, this is much thicker glass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Which is surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, it's all about how can we make it as good as it needs to.
Yeah.
I think they did. So Charles, you are closest to some of those fertilizers.
Yeah, well, you just pick out what, let's see what's there.
We picked out the line of fertilizers from ADA as well. We're gonna give those a try.
So I've got here the iron. Iron is something I use a ton of. So what ADA does that is nice is that they don't offer an all-in-one. They offer the solution that you actually need, right? Which an all-in-one sort of splits the difference on all of the solutions that you sort of need. But look at the bottle. Coming with the pump just like out of the box, which makes them way easier to dose.
Very nice.
Really well designed.
We will be doing some testing on these. We're going to do some comparison with the tap water that we have here in Michigan. Hopefully that can be applicable to some tap waters for wherever you happen to be. And we're getting a line of test kits in so that we hopefully can compare what are we getting out of this stuff. So that'll help us to determine, is an all-in-one what we really want around here, or do we want to be able to specialize like these are designed to do?
Yeah.
So we've got the Green Brighty Mineral, the Green Brighty Neutral K, and the Green Brighty Iron. That's what these products are called.
Yeah. The potassium one is particularly exciting to me because they formulated them based on different types of water chemistry, which is something that not a lot of companies do. So there's a different one to get if you have hard water or high pH versus if you don't. So this is the one for our local area. We would have gotten a different one if we lived somewhere else.
I love that. And the bottles look really nice too.
The tiny
They look
one.
very cool.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Very
god.
nice stuff.
They look like a mid-grade like perfume bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, are you sure this is aquarium products?
That is very cool.
Well, now everybody's got to get on their website and tell us what cool stuff that we can order for them so that we can get more fun ADA stuff
Yes,
in.
yes. Like I said, we'll have another one from them coming at least in July, if not sooner.
These are fun boxes to open.
Fun ones to open, yes. Thank you very much for watching. Let us know what you think. Give us some input on these products. Let me know if there's other products you want us to carry.
Be sure to subscribe, like it, give us a comment. Check out our podcast if you get the chance. It's the Water Colors Aquarium Gallery podcast, and just keep in contact.
We may go into some greater depth into some of these products.
I'm sure Charles would love it.
Yeah,
Probably.
Otherwise, have lots of fun and keep those hands wet. Thanks.